No one at Crescent Moon, All Boys Alpha Academy knows the truth. The boy in room 9 isn't really a boy at all. Blakely Mallory, the last surviving heir of a royal Alpha bloodline, faked her death to escape a forced destiny. Now she's trapped in a brutal academy made for powerful, ruthless males. Wolves who would tear her apart if they knew what she truly was. Staying hidden means following the rules, keeping her head down. But the 3 most dominant alphas at the academy have noticed her, and they don't play fair. They want control. They demand obedience. But most dangerously of all, they want her. In a world where power means everything, she was supposed to disappear. Instead, she tempts the wolves sworn to destroy her. And if they discover she isn't one of them, they will either claim her or kill her. Because she's a threat, a temptation. They are mate. Princess Blakely Mallory should have died with the rest of her family. That's what the world believes. In truth, she faked her death with help from her brothers and a loyal servant to escape the grasp of her uncle Volan, who planned to marry her off politically to secure his claim to the throne. Disguised as a boy, now going by Blake, she enrolls at Crescent Moon, All Boys Alpha Academy. The last place anyone would look for a dead princess. The academy is brutal, and the students are worse. Blakely finds herself rooming with Alpha Dean Holt, a cold, calculating leader whose instincts tell him something is off about his new roommate. Training is tough, combat classes are deadly, and keeping her scent hidden during heat cycles becomes increasingly difficult, especially under Dean's ever-watchful eyes. Things get more complicated when Isaac Storm, the Academy's golden boy, starts getting too close. Charming and clever, Isaac is the first to figure out her secret. Instead of exposing her, he becomes her unexpected protector. But his gaze promises things. She can't afford to desire anything. After a combat trial, Blakely almost exposes her power, but stumbles upon a glowing book in the restricted section of the Academy library. The instant her fingers touch it, a voice, otherworldly and feminine, speaks to her. The moon goddess warns of a power awakening inside her, and a looming war she cannot avoid. The pressure mounts as Blakely is drawn into the Academy's elite night trials, featuring high-risk, deadly obstacle courses where students compete for rank and survival. During one trial, she is sabotaged by Alpha Connor, a violent senior who suspects her true identity. Injured and bleeding, she is rescued by Ezekiel Reed, a quiet, intimidating upperclassman with a past marked by scars. Ezekiel becomes a silent protector, always appearing when she needs aid without ever asking why. Their bond is strange, powerful, and dangerous. Blakely is torn between her growing connection with him, her moments with Isaac, and Dean's infuriating dominance. Meanwhile, Orion Vale, a stoic and shadowy alpha, begins tracking her movements. She believes he's been sent by the council to monitor her. His presence is unsettling. He sees through her lies, yet says nothing. His loyalty is uncertain, and Blakely doesn't know whether to fear him or trust him. As tensions rise, a violent rogue attack shakes the Academy's wards. The headmaster downplays the event, but Blakely knows better. In the chaos, she finds a hidden item beneath the training grounds. It turned out to be an ancient weapon forged in the name of the moon goddess. Touching it unleashes her first full transformation. Her wolf is snow white with silver glowing eyes. She is no ordinary alpha blood. She is a direct descendant of the moon goddess herself. Her transformation is kept secret by Professor Elias, who begins to help her understand her lineage. At the same time, visions of her mother, believed to be long dead, haunt her. The Academy is no longer safe, but she can't leave. Uncle Volan, having discovered she is alive, sends a team of elite hunters to abduct her. Despite Dean, Isaac, and Ezekiel's efforts to protect her, Blakely is captured. She is taken to a remote fortress, stripped of her disguise and imprisoned. Inside the fortress, she finds her mother, Queen Rhaena, still alive but bound by some kind of curses and dark magic. At the verge of being killed, Blakely's fury awakens a new level of power. As she plans her escape, Orion arrives. In that moment, her mother reveals he is her half-brother, born of an affair between her mother and a warrior from the Rogue territories. He was planted in the academy to protect her and watch over her ascension. With Orion's help, Blakely breaks the blood curse on her mother, but the escape comes at a cost. The fortress is attacked from within by Valen's loyalists. Orion kills him in a brutal confrontation, and Blakely and her mother flee back to Crescent Moonpack. When they return, chaos has taken root. The Alpha Council is fractured. Some see Blakely as the lost heir, others as a threat to be eliminated. Students begin taking sides. Blakely is forced to accept the ancient Trial of Flame, a mystical rite to prove her blood and claim leadership. The Trial of Flame pushes her to the brink. She faces illusions of her deepest fears, being exposed, losing those she loves, submitting to the will of others. Layla, Dean's former mate, returns to challenge her for dominance in a bloody duel. Blakely wins, but chooses to spare her, earning not just her mate's loyalty, but that of the entire student body. She goes back to her new chamber weak. As her heat hits full force, the bond between her and her three mates, Dean, Isaac, and Ezekiel, explodes in a night of passion that unleashes her wolf fully. They are bound to her body and soul, and with their strength, she shatters the Council's ancient control. Blakely is crowned Alpha of Moonline and reinstated as rightful heir. But instead of leaving Crescent Moonpack, she remains, vowing to reform the Academy from within. She opens its gates to female wolves for the first time in history. Her mother takes back her place at her side. Orion disappears into the wilderness, content in the knowledge that his mission is done. The final scene ends with her getting a chilling vision. A dark force beyond the eastern mountains, stirring with war. Blakely's reign has just begun. I hope you enjoy this amazing stories. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn your notification button on for more intriguing incoming stories. Mwah!